Hello Gemini, welcome to your November 2021 reading. I am Danielle Lee Spiritual Visionary and welcome to my page. Welcome new guys, welcome all guys, welcome back. So as a psychic medium, I do feel people's emotions, feel their traits. I keep wanting to say business traits. Hold that thought. So things like that sort of come up for me, but the first thing I heard was the hills are alive when I started to tune into you, Gemini. So the hills are alive with a business. So let's just go with that for the moment. Business strategies is coming up as well. And I feel like, because of this story, that you're tired of situations that implore you to do. It's not that you don't want to do the right thing. You're not a double handler, but I feel like they want you to double handle something somewhere in your business or where you work. If you or even at home, there's something that's coming up that wants you to double handle something. It's not the way you work. You work in, get it done, and get out. So just be aware of that there is something positive in it. So just do it, okay? Just do it. Try and see it as a different way of looking at something. I know you're tired of it. Sorry. You're so tired of it. Ugh. But your business strategy has to have... They're showing me that it has to have all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted, and it has to show more than what you thought. So maybe it's in regards to taxes or profits and losses, or something within this business is, and whether it's your business of your own or a job you're working in, there is something where you have to double handle something or show the whole working out of the situation of how you got to that sum. Whether that sum is mathematical or monetary or something else, you know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm getting for that. I'm also hearing the sum of us. Now these are my Sacred Rebel cards, and wrong way around. And they're brand new, and I love them. They feel beautiful. They're very tactile. I just want to touch them and rub them because they just feel so smooth. Look at that beautiful card. That's for you. The word wants to be written. See? That's what I'm saying. You have to write everything down. You have to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. See all the beautiful butterflies? Well, they're butterflies or birds? Butterflies, sorry. I probably need glasses. And the colours that are in this are just amazing. So the word wants to be written. So write down everything, even if it makes no sense to you, even if it's boring. Don't cut corners with it. You need to show all of your work. I feel like for some of you, it's a court thing. It's some sort of legality. So be aware that you need to just write everything down. And I know I can hear you saying, but that's boring. I don't want to do that. I just want to get in, do my job, and get out. But you have to show everything. You have to show the fine print for starters. Okay. I feel like you're just starting out on something in your life that needs the fine print sorted. You need to do it all properly. Not that you would, like I said, you don't cut corners. You get in, you do the job properly and get out. But at the same time, you need to take a step back and take it a bit slower. Okay. Now my nose is starting to run. So I feel like there are some allergies out there, and as well as it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical allergy. You might be allergic to work, you might be allergic to people, you might be allergic to whatever, doing the housework. But there is something that's irritating you, and it's the nose. So if you smell something fishy, listen to that. Listen to that intuition. Your intuition is quite funny. It's very humorous, and you are very humorous and quite funny. This lady's telling me, there's a lady here in spirit for you. She's like, I'm seeing yellow around her. So this lady in spirit had yellow around her, and she was quite the funny lady. She was very, very humorous, and she wants you to know she's here visiting, and she comes to visit often. And I'm feeling really hungry all of a sudden. So she used to be really hungry. She was always eating. She was always trying to feed people. Most grandmothers do that, but she was always trying to feed people. And she might be an ancestral, so it goes back further than your grandmother, but she's definitely around, and she's definitely one of your guides. The perfection of your life. beautiful. This has come out before. Now, Gemini, being the air sign, I feel like it'd be great for you if you could climb up a mountain and go and sit on top of it. So you're getting the nature, having the groundedness of the ground underneath you, but at the same time you're up in the sky, finding your peace of mind. You're finding your place within your world at the moment to get some clarity. So if you can find yourself up a mountain or up a hill or somewhere where you can overlook, some sort of lookout where you can just sit there and just be, that would be amazing for you. If you can get to a mountainous area, I feel like you need mountains around you, and if you have already got mountains around you, you need to climb those mountains. And if you don't climb the mountains or don't want to climb the mountains, drive up to the lookout, like I said. This card is the against the grain. You have always gone against the grain, Gemini. It's just part of who you are. Mercury retrograde has just been playing havoc with you, and you've gone so against the grain that you've got yourself into some trouble. And you may have said something, you may have done something, whatever it is about going against the grain. It's time to let go of that and start to behave again in a way that you know you want to behave. So, and it's not a bad thing. I feel like it's something, you're going against the grain, and you always will. It's like that, going back to the first card we got, and against, and that business strategy of cutting, like stepping back and doing things the right way, the official way. Sorry, probably the right word, the official way, not the way that you want to do it, which is quicker, faster, and more convenient, as well as without double handling. But you need to go, it's okay to go against the grain, but in this situation you need to go with the grain, you know what I'm talking about, okay? But by nature, it's who you are, is going against the grain. Enjoy it, because it makes you quite joyous when you challenge yourself like that. It's so challenging what you do to yourself, but fun and adventurous at the same time. Visions of life beyond death. Visions of life beyond death. Beautiful. I was looking for the peacock's head, but he's right there in the middle. I don't know how I missed that. I was looking at something over here. There was like a face that I saw. Oh, there it is. There, like this face here. I don't know if you can see it in the shadows. I feel like, okay, so you've got the wise old owl, you've got the peacock, which, shows your beautiful colours and the going against the grain and doing what you're peacocking yourself around. But the wise owl at the same time, because you're always in your head and always thinking about the next thing that's coming, it's so beautiful, and this reminds me of a wine chalice. So having a wine chalice and in your third eye area means I feel like it's time for celebrations. I feel like you've been going against the grain, but you've got some celebrating to do. Time is on your side. You need to be wise about things. You need to really take stock about and bring your heart and your head into alignment with each other and stop fighting the grain sometimes. Sometimes you need to go against the grain in your outside world, but within your own self, don't always go against the grain. Be wise about things. If you feel you shouldn't do something, I'll just try it anyway. Listen to your intuition. It doesn't do you wrong. Collaborative dreaming. So there is someone there, I feel like you can have some sort of partnership. And I don't know if it's romantic. It could be romantic for some of you. It's romantic for some of you, and other it's business. So half of you, 50% of you, this is for relationships. The other half is for business. I feel like this reading is more about business at the moment, but this is where the love comes in. And it's collaborating. It's collaborating with a loved one, a romantic partner, and dreaming about the possibilities of where your relationship can go. And I feel this is for like newer relationships, so from 1 to 5 years. So the newer relationships, I want you to collaborate more and work as a team. What happens is when we get in relationships, we come together and then we break away to find ourselves again, go and do our own thing, and then it's now time to come back into a collaborative way of doing things together and not fighting that. That's in regards to your love life. In regards to the business, I want you to know that there's a partner out there for you of some description, or somebody that can invest in you or wants to invest in your time and your efforts and your expertise in whatever it is. So be prepared for that. That's pretty exciting. That's really cool. Receiving. You're very giving with your time and energy, but I want you to be more giving with your soul, with your feelings. It's time to be more giving with your feelings. It's time to take that sip from that cup and just, make it just go through your body and soul, and tell people how you feel, really how you feel. The deep, dark thoughts that you have, tell them those deep, dark thoughts. Tell them how you feel within you, because that is going to be received well. Tell that person about your fears, and it could be in a romantic, whatever this is for. Tell that person how you feel. Truly tell that person, because there's nothing but light there for you. See, the light surrounds you. You've got nothing to lose by talking about your feelings, and everything to gain. It's better than being in your head all the time. Big, bold visions. You've got lots of big, bold visions. Go for them. That's all I'm going to say on that. Go for them. Now, I've just got a bit of heartburn come up. So, there's something you can't stomach there. So, indigestion is about something you can't stomach. So, just be aware that, your big, bold vision might be, I don't even know what it might be. Could be anything with you guys, because you've got such a great imagination. However, your big, bold vision is giving you indigestion from thinking about too much. So just go out there and release the dark wound, and let love live. So that's what I was saying before about your feelings. Talk to someone about your feelings. Big, bold vision. You have a big, bold vision of doing that sort of thing and living life to the fullest. Release the dark wound and let love live. So be in love. Love what you do in life. Be a creator. You already are a creator, but create more of what feels right for you in love life and in business life. What is already with you is the next card. Isn't that beautiful? That is so amazingly beautiful. I feel like I see these hands, gifting you these beautiful butterflies of transformation, and I feel like your life has transformed since your birthday, and I feel like it's transformed in good ways and bad. But at the end of the day, everything that we go through, challenging wise, is always a blessing in disguise. Whether we see it at the time or not, there is always a blessing in disguise with everything that we go through. I'm going to pull this card, which is Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So again, getting back into your feelings, bringing your heart and head into alignment with conscious connection. All right, so we've got the collaborative here, the collaborative dreaming, and now the conscious connections. So be present with your loved ones, all of them, whether they're a romantic partner or with your family, kids, extended family. But you've got to tell people how you feel. Really feel your deep, dark thoughts, your fears, your, excitedness about new possibilities. Tell them your ideas, and be bold and daring and brave and courageous, because you have such a beautiful way of an eloquence of saying what you need to say when you do say it, but you just choose not to. Be the hunter, not the hunted. For some of you, I'm hearing you've been doing the wrong thing, so you were hunted. So if you've been doing things that didn't serve you well because you didn't talk about your feelings and you were doing things in an addictive behaviour, whether it be drinking, gambling, chocoholics, emotional eaters, gym junkies, did I say that? There's all different ways of, sex addicts. There's all different ways of doing things. So be the hunter, not the hunted. So turn it around. Turn the whole life around. This owl, again, you've had the owl twice tonight. There's a wisdom there. You have a wisdom that shows you the abilities. Like, this is where you're growing from, and this is where you're going. You're growing from this visions of life beyond death, use your intuition, to this wisdom, okay? Which is just our wisdom, which is amazing, all right? That's a beautiful thing, one card to end on. It's so beautiful. Look at its beautiful eyes looking down at you. Gemini, you deserve all the happiness in the world, and I feel like you feel like you've been letting yourself down, but you need to say that and express that to whoever it is, that romantic partner or those loved ones that you just want to shine like a diamond for. You've got the wisdom there to do whatever it is you want to do, and the intuition. It would be wise, like the old owl, for you to do this, okay? Now, I'm available for personal readings. I have a live show. I've got my $50 half-hour special wherever you are in the world. Please see all the information in my description box. It's pretty much short and sweet. I'll give you my details of my spiritual page that I work out of mainly, and I will see you in December. Have a great month, Gemini. See ya.